Hello, greetings and welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Mike, and I'm here to make a game. So we're going to keep doing that. We've been working very hard on it for the last day, I guess. Trying to get a lot more stuff done, and it turns out, I think we might have crossed a line yesterday. We might have crossed a line where we can say Act 1 and 2 are basically done. I have to question myself there a fair bit. There are some stuff that we went through and looked in the design. The original design had a few more elements that we did not implement. But we could always squeeze them in if we wanted to. It's just, you know, one of those things. We'll have a look. We'll have a look and see what we think. I wonder if there's some potential to add something somewhere else in the game that we could use. I don't know. I got to think about it. But yeah, it looks like Act 1 and 2 have come very far. I don't want to cut too much content, so we might look at the Act 1 and 2 original design and just see if there's stuff there that we could easily add. We'll have a think about it. But yeah, it's good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Pie. Good to see you, Foamed. Welcome. Good to see you, Killick. New follower. Thank you for the new follow. I appreciate that. Obviously, Stockwater, good to see you too. Everybody else who's here who I haven't greeted personally, I'm sorry. Hopefully I didn't miss somebody. I did say hi, Pie, right? That would be weird if I didn't. Yeah, let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. I don't want to do a whole preamble, so we'll get in there and have a look at this document. See where we're up to. Yeah, review Act 1 and 2. See what needs polish or fixing or implementing, right? Okay, that's fair. That we missed. Yeah, okay, and then we put our to-do list here. So that's like our task today is to play through and write notes and then go through our original design and maybe even go through our old checklists and see if there's anything in there that we wanted to do that we didn't tackle yet. The big thing on my mind right now is the mini game. It's got to be fun. Like, it's got to be for somebody who likes that genre, like somebody who enjoys that genre. It has to be fun. So if we do the shmup, it has to be fun enough for somebody who enjoys a shmup to be like, yeah, that was cool. Maybe not too challenging, but cool, right? Like, it has to be cool still. So like upgrades and things like that on the ship. Like, I feel like there has to be more to it than just like a bare bones, nothing burger kind of thing. We could use a little bit of, because we're supposed to be starting like partway through the game, we could use a little bit of UI elements and stuff like that to call out like the fact that the player ship has got permanent upgrades applied to it. I think permanent upgrades in a shmup is a cool feature, something like Tyrion. So in Tyrion, you can continuously upgrade your ship with the, is it data cubes that give you that? Anyway, you go through Tyrion, you get money, you spend money, your ship gets better as you play through the game. I like the idea of that. I also like the idea of like in-world power-ups, so like if you pick up a shield, stuff like that. So we could add like, we could try and add some features like that. I don't know what else I would do, but yeah, it just has to look like
it would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Would have been pretty cool to drug the cat. You have to add features that looks like you could upgrade your ship, even if you can't actually upgrade your ship. We'll make it look like that. Yeah, okay, I'll keep thinking about this. Like, we don't have to commit to the shmup right now. We could definitely do the Sokoban, which is that's our fallback. Our fallback is going to be Sokoban. Maybe I could just do both. Like, if I do the shmup and it doesn't take that long, I could go in and implement Sokoban and then have the player could choose which one they want to do, or they could do both for bonus points. That could be fun. I was thinking, like, it'd be cool if I had a library of games to choose from and let the player, like, you know, just play whatever they feel like. Obviously, I don't have time for all of that, but maybe if the shmup doesn't take too long and then I'm like, okay, I might as well just crank out the Sokoban little mini game, then I would do that. If I would do that, then we get We get an option where the player can choose the puzzle path or the action path, or they could do both, which would be cool. That would be really cool, actually. That's what I would like to do. Now that I've thought about it a little bit more, talking it out, I'm like, actually, that's probably the coolest thing I could do. But I'm not aiming to do that. I'm going to do one or the other. Decide later. We just got to review Act 1 and 2. Good to see you, Amy Cat. Thanks for popping in. Get it? Because you did the pop cat. Anyway, AGS loaded up. Let me load up my whatever this is called too. All right. It's too fun working on this stuff, man. Some of this stuff is too fun. Some of it's intimidating though. Climbing? I don't know about climbing, man. We'll see. I did have that in the document of like that was one of the things we were going to do is climbing animation. So okay, let's play through. Let's be very critical. Help me be critical, everybody. Hi there, Timo. Thank you for the welcome back. Good to see you. Help me be critical, everybody. That means if you're watching along and you see me do something and you're questioning it, or you think I should be able to do something that's not there, tell me. And we'll add it to our to-do list, and we'll put like a P1 for like things that are absolutely critical that has to be done, P2 for things that we would like to do, and P3 for things that could be done but we may not do. Whoops, that's not the document. Ensure all items have icons in inventory. All right. I'm gonna call that a priority 1 task that needs to be done. I feel like it'd be cool to be able to get some like hotspots around the room just to enjoy the art a little bit more, interacting with the art. Like last month's piece is just sitting there, you know, and you can't really do anything with it. So like, I think I'll just put in bedroom should have more hot spots to look at and comment on stuff. Hey Master Bismuth, good to see you. Holy moly, really got the art style hemmed up right there. Oh, thank you. Hey, like I'm enjoying working on it. Honestly, it's been great fun. This is another scene, which I don't know if you've seen this one. It's not fitting on the screen properly, but you know, you get it, hopefully. We're having a lot of fun with the art in this game. All right, what else do we need to do? Anything else? So the door. Okay, can't open it. It's not locked. I don't know why I can't get out. I'll have to think of a way out. Okay. So I think one thing I can notice here is like the foot going over top of the door. It's probably okay. Like honestly, people probably don't care that much, but I might as well tweak the bedroom walkable trim. It's more like a P3, but all right. Right now, we're just going through and sort of like trying to critique what's done and decide what we could improve or do better or add to the game in some way, basically. Anything that's like missing from the original design or things that we want to be able to comment on, stuff like that. I feel like maybe adding a little bit more clutter in the room would be a good idea. Floorboards is something that I've wanted to do as well in this room. I always intended it to have floorboard. I'll write that down. It's not, I could definitely do without it though. Bedroom, more, add more visual clutter. This is probably something I'm going to not do just because it's time consuming. So I'll put it a P3. And I honestly, I'd probably have to go back to the source art and redraw, like add in stuff at high resolution. Then scale, when we scale it down, I have to go in and like tweak all the pixel art because like I had to do with like a lot of the elements on the screen. So like I pretty much had to re-pixel art this. I think that was it from the original art. Oh, I may have re-pixel arted a little bit of the planet and the moon and stuff. I can't remember. Any other things? I think adding a look and interact options for like robot and other things in the room as well. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to the list too. I might actually just do like this. Not sure if there's anything else in here. All right, so when we grab this, I feel like that's viable. I feel like that works, just the standard grab animation rather than doing a custom one. I did write in my notes that I wanted to have a custom animation for both of those, but it's like that's a lot of extra work for we were like knowing how long it does take to do an animation now after we've done several of them. I feel like they're okay. You know what? I didn't even look at the flag and the I'll add those to the list. I'll add robot, flag, curtain, etc. They all need responses. All right. Obviously we have to do dialogue because like we've just got placeholder junk dialogue. All right. When I put P2 next to something, it means something I'm going to do, but it's not like going to be a high priority. We're not going to like do it right now necessarily. Some of the P2s we probably will do right now, but the P1s are the ones that like we absolutely have to do before we move on, kind of stuff. Hey Tolpin, good to see ya. Sick board. Thanks, Imicat. Yeah. I really love the skateboard I put together. It's so good. All right, I think we're getting pretty close here. I think this is pretty good. So like tying these things together. So inventory, looking at stuff, most of them don't have custom dialogue as well. That's all like a more generic one, not just bedroom related. Hey, Integer, good to see you. Thanks for the work. I like that she says kiddo. I think kiddo is a good word for her. She should use that a lot. All right. Does the lounge feel like there's not enough going on? What if there was a bowl of lemons right here? Because then we can bring in... this part. Except instead of being from a lemon tree, we could say from kitchen. Then the llama will spit if you try to use the grabber unless it's eating a lemon. So you can always feed the llama a lemon. That way we can still have it, and like the T-Rex grab is part of the puzzle, but the lemon you can just grab at any time. I think that works. We've just put a bowl of lemons right here. I think maybe that'd work. Right, the chores chart. We need to implement a little bit better stuff in this room. So like, Aunt Jenny's watching me. I can't change the names. Like, why? I guess I don't want to just say that. So what I want to do is, if you click on it, he'll come and play the swap names animation. Then Jenny will say, don't do that. And then he'll play the swap names animation a second time to replace, like, put them back where they go. I think that's what we should do. I just realized something about this puzzle, actually. If the llama is pulling a face, so you can use the lemon grabber on the llama. What if you just tried walking past it with the lemon? Because that would be if you see that the llama reacts in such a way. I don't know. And then you have to do like inventory shuffling, and that can be annoying. Because basically, like, to simulate it, like, okay, I got the lemon, I click on the lemon on the llama, now it's playing the animation, now I have to go up here and select the grabber and then click on it. And you don't, like, that's going to be a timed effect. If you try and walk past the llama, it's got to go back and just spit at you immediately. And it's like, well, if it can spit at you when you try and walk past, why can't it spit at you when you're using the grabber? Like, there's a bit of logic there that's a bit broken. And I don't know what I want to do now. I do want another coffee, though. All right, let's keep working on this. I'll keep writing what I was writing. I'm gonna call this P2 for now. I'm not sure if I want to do it. I might even call it P3. I'll call it P2/3 because I'm not sure where it goes yet. We'll move forward. I think in general, I just need to add like look to start looking at stuff sort of things. I think the bedroom's mostly like pretty good. All right, what else can we find in here? I feel like that's pretty much solid right there. Probably add some dialogue to it. It's clearly honey, Master Bismuth. I don't know what to say. Add some dialogue to the robot when getting stuck in honey. It's all good. It's not the first time we've heard that joke. So now it's not stuck in honey anymore, and we don't have the honey. So that's a bug. We found a bug, which I already knew about that one. Technically, it still lets you continue. It just like it's a bit broken. Hey, Mini Roach, good to see you. Honey, shouldn't you start streaming this? You shouldn't start streaming this early. I get stuck here instead of going to bed. Oh no. You can go to bed. I'm just working on the game slowly but surely. Man, look at this list already. Holy crap. I haven't hardly touched. Look, this list is huge. Wow. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm nearly done with Act 1 and 2. Here we go, review it. And it's like, look at the freaking list I'm making. We're not even done yet. Don't get overwhelmed. Just keep working. So it still lets you do the thing even in that bugged mode. Whoops. Maybe that coffee would be a good idea. I just finished one, but man, I could definitely go another. Yeah, I will do it. I just want to get through like the rest of this section. And then we can do it. Yeah. I feel like I need to come up with like a smarter way of handling inventory and stuff like that. It's like the default AGS like model of like everything goes through the global script. It's fine, I guess, but I feel like it could use some work. Oh, Mini Roach, thank you. You're the first person to call me out on accidentally forgetting to do that. Appreciate it. One coffee ends, another begins. That's the way it feels some days, doesn't it? All right. So we got that. I think that's about all we can really do in the room now. So, like, I think all the bedroom critique is basically done. Not afraid of calling you out. That's good. Nobody should be afraid. All right, when using the remote on the TV, this is the lounge room. Okay, like a little side quest to use a whoopee cushion on her would be hilarious, Mini Roach. I love the idea of that. That's actually a really clever idea. Like, if we just do it for fun, right? Like, we just do it for fun. An optional puzzle. You can just, like, oh, I found a whoopee cushion. You go use it, and it just makes a fart sound. I like it. I like that. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna say optional. How do you even spell whoopee cushion? Is that right? Whoopee cushion puzzle. Yeah, let's puzzle. TV, distract, place, cushion. Get it from elsewhere. Maybe if you go up to the treehouse a second time, you get the whoopee cushion. Is it double? I don't care how it's spelled, honestly. One of the random things you get when interacting with a pile of trash like in Grandia 3. You're careful, you're going to get banned. But no, we could, like, if you just go to the treehouse a second time, you just get it. It's like it's just an Easter eggy type, like, optional thing you can do. You don't have to do it. Just something there for fun. I think that would work. So if you go up the treehouse a second time, which I think some players will do when they're, like, trying to figure out what to do next. So probably a lot of players would get it. And then if they use it, they'll get that it'll be just a joke. And it's like, I don't know. I guess I'll put, like, a fake achievement effect in the game just to have, just to be like, well done, you did the optional puzzle. This game, so far, I don't have a journal of puzzles and stuff that you can, like a logbook like I did in the last game, and I don't know if I want to do it or not. Because the logbook's like actually kind of complicated to implement. I mean, I could totally do it. It's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. I could totally do it, but I don't know. Just don't feel like it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'll think about it. All right. Let's go back to the lounge. What else are we doing here? Don't want me to work too hard. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Using around TV should stop being in hand. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is like an upgrade that we have to do. Well, I actually made this P1, even though animation might be a strong word for it at the moment. I might not do, I might do it in phases. So do the action first and then do the animation. Okay, so, oh, and if you try and go outside, it shouldn't have our character say that. Aunt Jenny should say that. She wasn't there when I first implemented it, so. I mean, that's not too bad. Did it really say stuck? Yeah, it's just making a reference to an earlier typo that I made in the game. Not in on the in jokes, yeah. But now you're stuck with me. Pond, look, get dialogue P1. Yeah, that's true. It's priority. Car. Have I got all the right permutations here? I don't even know. Somebody wanted to like fact check me on this. Hurry up and release it already, some guy, not me probably. Oh, Caligula, it's coming, it's coming. I'm working on it. We're cleaning up Act 1 and 2 today. Act 3 has to be made. Plus there's like a mini game I have to make, and then we're done. Oh, and then we need music, voice acting, testing, feedback, patching, and then we're ready. So yeah, there's no way this game is coming out this year, I don't think. I'm sorry to say. I really wanted to have it out this year, but my life got a little bit in disarray mid-year, so it hurt the game production. Maybe I can reach it with my trusty Dino Grabber. Where did I put my Dino Grabber? TM. Yeah. So like when you look at the treehouse, if you have fixed the ladder, then if you've already got the Dino Grabber, then it says like, oh, that's where I got it. If you don't, now it says I finally can get the Dino Grabber. If it's not fixed yet, do you know about the Dino Grabber? If you do, then it says I need to find a way up to the treehouse. If you don't know about the Dino Grabber, it's just a cool treehouse. You don't really care about it. Christmas cancelled. I'll try, but like realistically, it's the 29th today. December's going to be full of December events and handling that. I don't know. Even if I just quit my job right now and just said I'm not doing it anymore and worked on this full time, I'm not sure that I'd make it. Plus, I'm dependent on other people for music and to some degree for voice acting as well. Like, if I want the voice acting to be good, I have to get other people to help me with it. So, yeah. That's the situation I'm in. I feel like that's the matrix that I need to have. Like, that's the dialogue tree, I guess. Just steal the music, use AI for the voices, and work. How dare you suggest I use AI for anything on this game? Alright, what else was there? Okay, there's treehouse and there's enter treehouse as well, so I guess we need to like... We can use that. We can use those for additional stuff if we want to. I think this is pretty well implemented though. This part works pretty good. All right, there is an issue I just noticed. Just getting course, taking as long as it takes, and I await the result eagerly. Awesome, Caligula. I'm glad to hear it. The walk cycle's great. Thank you. Obvious progression from the first game. It's been really good to watch. Yeah. I was talking about that yesterday. Like, it's a, I guess you could say it's a factor of spending more time on everything. Like, each game, I'm spending more time on them. But also, like, there's a certain level of comfort and experience that I'm developing on working on the adventure games themselves and using AGS that I think is contributing to the quality of what we're doing. But yeah, that walk cycle, I'm really, really proud of the walk cycle, actually. Animation book was very good too. Yeah, the animation book was super helpful. Super helpful. I haven't really used it too much. I use it mainly for that walk cycle. I sort of like flicked through it and read through bits and pieces of it to help me like out a bit. But yeah, it's good to shake loose all those like old memories from when I actually did animation in school at my tertiary education. I did do some animation and multimedia stuff, so it was good to shake loose those memories as well. I'm off. I trust you work more efficiently without me here talking gibberish anyways. No, it's all good. But I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good sleep? Was it sleep you were going to do? I think you were going to go sleep. Have a good sleep. Don't forget that second coffee. Yeah, I'm almost ready for it. I'm about to get there. Good morning, Board Jams. What's going on today? Oh, more than an hour ago? Yeah, have a good sleep, Mini Roach. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Not doing good today, Board Champs? That's no good. I hope that your day improves. Chaos and paperwork for you? Oh my gosh. That's the way, Toasty. That's the way. Snow? We got our first snow today? Oh, congrats on the new snow. I don't live in a place like that. It sounds interesting and exciting to me. I, for one, want a computer program to compulsively lie to me and express all its thoughts in the form of trite platitudes. Enjoy that, Master Bismuth. Hello there, Matak, or is it Matt AK05? Welcome, good to see you, Matt. Government is going to ban teenager kids from using social media next year, which means that if they try to play our games, they can't. Also, everyone here in Australia and big tech companies like Facebook and YouTube hates it and wants it totally gone, including me. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan either, Board Jams. It's such a nanny state bullcrap. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think the government needs to let parents parent, and if parents don't do a good job parenting, then parents should be the people who are being dealt with. It's like just a blanket, like, oh, everybody has to use freaking ID. That you have to identify yourself to use social media and make sure that you're old enough. It's like, come on, man. That's it. That's insane. That's actually insane. Like, it's not applicable anyway. Like, people are just going to use VPNs to get around it. It's such a dumb idea. I can't believe they're wasting more money on stuff on a program like that. It's a horrible thing to do. Like, what a waste. What an absolute waste. And also, again, just like really invasive, very invasive. You're from Latvia. Oh, wait, what? There is going to be suddenly a lot of 23 and 13-year-old. Yeah, from Latvia. That's right, Toasty. That's right. Perfect the second time? Okay, all right. I'm good, thank you, Matt. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're all doing good. Sorry, you came in just when there was that whole tirade, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't normally like to go political or anything, but that statement just peeves me off in the worst way. What they're trying to do is just crazy. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's definitely an overreach, I feel. But anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. We keep working, stay focused. Tremendous. Yeah, it is. I agree, Master Bismuth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what. I feel like it's going to be repealed or forgotten. Like, I can't see how they will do. I can't see how they would actually do it. It's not really enforceable. Trying to force digital ID, yeah, exactly. They've been trying to push this digital ID thing for decades at this point, I think. So from UK, yeah, Aussie government thing, Matt. Basically, they just said for anybody who we don't want... Okay, let me just back up. The statement that they've made is that social media is harmful for teens, and therefore teens should not have access to it, and therefore we are going to enforce that by requiring people to identify themselves in a way that we can verify their age, so that we know that they're not teens, so that they are allowed to use the social media. They are including in that video games for some reason, and I believe there's some like other like adjacent services that are not really social, like most people wouldn't think of as social media. It's a bit crazy. Mini Roach, you're supposed to be asleep. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, nice to meet you, Matt. Sort of backdoored that into the law here in Alabama by dressing it up as ID requirement for smutty websites. Yeah, that's the like, it's just like it's massive overreach. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. It's really not something that is a subject for discussion at the moment. I just, yeah, but I do feel strongly about it still. Generally prohibitive laws. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We could definitely, yeah, that's, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it, but yeah. Once inventory is run out, players should say there's nothing else here or something. Yeah, okay, that's good. Deal with the treehouse situation better. So now if we do the lemon thing, you would have to like grab an item, use it on Calamity, and then Calamity's face gets all like lemoned, and then you can do this. But if you try and walk past, it won't let you somehow. But now that you've done that, now you can get past. So try and get the yarn. So I think like we need to add like look to all of these objects too. Oh, I have anonymous followers on the channel too, by the way. So thank you for the follow before. Anyway, I didn't really mention that. Continue past it. I'm terrible for being political, so we'll refrain. What are you working on? I'm working on a game which is a fun graphic adventure in the style of Monkey Island. I don't know why I said that, actually. In the style of Day of the Tentacle, Sam & Max Hit the Road, those kind of LucasArts classic adventures. It doesn't have like the verbs menu. It just has like the, I guess it's more like, you know, it's just a simpler way, like right click to look, left click to interact sort of deal. So, you know, we don't have like push, pull, and talk and all those verbs. Maybe we should add some of those. I don't know, but I haven't had the need to with the designs I've been working on. Yeah. So like right now it should like look at it and say it's leaking. So this should have state looking as well when you look at it. So I gotta add that. It does look good. I'm very out of tune with games and stuff, but find it fun to watch people doing anything tech. Oh, nice. I love that kind of stuff too. Yeah, that's good. More importantly, the game now might have an optional whoopee cushion fart. Yeah, that's true. We did talk about that. I don't think I wrote it down, did I? I did write it down somewhere, actually. But yeah, I got to put it in the right place. There's nothing left but Angry Spider. I'm going to leave it alone. I like it. I like it. Something like that could be funny. I like that. That's a good option for the dialogue. So glad I got to see Dino Grabber animation before going to sleep. Oh, nice, Carver. Nice. Have a good sleep. What language is the main one here? English. I know you're probably asking about AGS. So AGS has a scripting language called, I think it's just called AGS script. It also has another scripting language for the dialogues, which is a bit weird. But yeah, I get to see it's a C-like language for these action, or what do you call it? I don't know, adventure game script languages. Haven't seen this before? Yeah. So yeah, I chose to do this, basically going through this matrix to decide. This was long ago, at the start of this year actually. I made this decision. By putting down like options for what I might work with, and then considering some factors that were important to me in the decision. And so I landed on this being the most suitable option. I really felt like I wanted to go this route, probably somewhere in this range initially. But yeah, I decided to go with that. Spreadsheets are great, right? All right. Oh, my cat's scratching at the door. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go start the coffee. Your sister's cat is complaining. You'll convince your girlfriend to have a cat someday. Nice. This cat is being a nuisance. You're a nuisance. What are you doing? All right. Let's see. What are we doing? Right, I got a little distracted, didn't I? Okay, so what are we doing? Right, I need to like have look stuff for things. The cat also has states, so we need to add. What? What? What are you looking for? All right, back to this. So, sorry, backyard 1, states. That might be all the things, I think. I guess shed, door as well. Hello, Shinjin Meng. What do you mean by fitness rating? Where's the question there? Did I write that somewhere on? Oh, on the spreadsheet. How suitable is it to making the kind of game that I want to make? Like, just by default, in its default state, how suitable is it? I couldn't tell you why I dropped 2.25 points off of AGS. I think I might have... It started as a 10, I think. I think it might have started as like a 9 or a 10. And then I was like... After having worked on AGS for a while, I came back and I modified it to lower it. Okay, it started as a 9, but for the current game, it went down to an 8.75. Because I just keep on running into problems with it. Oh, but I lowered the complexity rating apparently, because I did find it was less complex to implement stuff in it than I had originally anticipated. But still... Unity has been squeezing small-time devs. That must be why you gave them low ratings in price and license. Yeah, that's right. Pricing model was like... Their pricing model and licensing suitability is very low. Just because of like... Yeah, exactly what you said. Just like... Stuff that just like is kind of insane, frankly. Like, if you're going to give your engine away for free... That's great. But you can't then just say like, oh, I'm going to switch the license right now. It's like, dude, all these people had games out on the market and they weren't making a ton of money anyway, but now you're like, you're going to squeeze them for what little money they are making? Like, get out of here. Like, they look at the market and they're like, our engine contributes this much to the industry, and it's like, it's a big number. And they're like, we should have a slice of that big number. But what they don't see, like, I guess, like, from their, like, business perspective, they're not looking at it as, like... An individual only takes home this tiny little bit of money in the end, at the end of the day, after taxes and the Steam slice and all of that kind of thing. They come back at it and they're like, they end up with like hardly any money in their pocket. I don't know. Like, your game has to do really stupidly well to make a good living, it feels like. Like, that's what it seems. All the stats I've been seeing seem that way. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I keep on getting distracted. We should be done already. Looking at all those things, okay, and then what? I need to fix that. So I need to use the Dino Grabber on the thing. So actually, here's one that I actually am really disappointed at. I did an entire custom animation for grabbing this, to like using the Dino Grabber, and I did one specific, I think, for grabbing this, but I don't use it, so I need to do that. This goes back to the lounge. Actually, out here with the there you go. What are you doing, cat? She gets into everything. That's why I don't normally let them in while I'm streaming, because I can't keep an eye on them as well. And the cats like to get into things, as cats do. I had cats my whole life until recently. Granted, I'm 19, but it's the proportion of life that's relevant. Yeah, true. Unity has been... Alright, yeah, I read that. Don't know if RPG Maker can work for your model. I've seen impressive add-ons. I wouldn't use it. I don't like it. I used it like ages ago. I didn't like it then. I've never wanted to go back to it. Embrace, extend, extinguish. It's long-standing practice in IT. I mean, I don't think it's in Unity's best interest to do that. It makes sense when you're making acquisitions. If your goal is to acquire a bunch of game studios, then it would make sense. But for Microsoft, the embrace, extend, extinguish is like what they've been known to do, and the practice is like essentially making something more user friendly and easier to get a hold of, and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. But then like once that company is dependent on Microsoft for their business model, then Microsoft can go and launch their competitive edge or whatever. You know, that's what they try to do anyway. They haven't been as successful in it at it in the last decade or two, really, but they used to do it all the time. Animation looks nice, thank you. This is the new cat's first Thanksgiving. Oh, she's very angry that we're not sharing the turkey. Are you having Thanksgiving turkey right now? That's awesome. Basically, mega corporate equivalent of Terminator by and large, or maybe John Carpenter's The Thing. I think EA is The Thing. If I was going to go for if I was going to call one company The Thing, I would say it was probably EA. They've done the most damage by like killing companies and like, you know, pretending they still exist. Like you can go to Origin, right? Origin is like the studio that made all the Ultimas and stuff like that. But now it's just a storefront. You think it's the product you want, but then it turns into a horrible flesh monster. Right. From a numbers perspective, you can lose half your customer base if you squeeze the other half for twice as much money. It's a net win because you have less overhead. Potentially, yeah. The thing is, like, they want... It's in their best interest to be the engine that a company makes $1 million on, right? Like an indie solo dev who makes $1 million using Unity, that's their dream. They want every indie dev to do that, because then they can get their cut, right? But they just need to be upfront with their licensing, like a bit more upfront, and not like retroactively changing the licensing. The retroactively changing it was the worst part. Like I could make if I could make an informed decision and know that, like, okay, this is what I'm up for, great. But you can't go changing it and saying like, now you're suddenly up for it after I've already launched my game and my studio is dependent on it. Like, that's pretty crazy. Too much. We're talking too much about topics that I just don't want to get into. I gotta finish making my game. Backyard 2, something I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Where are we up to? We got the duct tape. No worries, Jin. It's okay. Holtzy, good to see you. Unity's licensing is great now. New leadership is committed to not being crap. I have my doubts somehow. I don't trust them. Like, it's just, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Wait, no. Fool me once, shame on you. Whatever the saying is, you know the saying. Fool me once, don't fool me again. Using duct tape on tap should cause an interaction before it is fixed. Brad Smith, who changed Microsoft evil strategy since he became the company's president, now they're pretending to be the good old boys. We'll see. We'll see. Here's a topic. I went to a restaurant for Thanksgiving, had some deviled eggs as an appetizer. They were amazing. That sounds good, Master Bismuth. That sounds real good. Haven't worked with AGS since 2014. I imagine a lot of the constraints have been improved. I don't think it's changed since 2014. Like, it's a I keep complaining about it. Doesn't work with ScumVM. ScumVM now supports AGS, yes, but I don't know to what degree. You don't think they can keep up the pretense of good Microsoft? By rights, he's pretty evil in a cult leader sort of way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, anyway. Video game making time. Alright, where are we? So the duct tape should be... We should have to interact with the tap to turn on the duct tape. Using the tap. Great animation. One of my favorites. Yeah, we need more interactions with the cat. I would write that down. Get the yarn. If I look at it, it's just, yeah, whatever. Okay. Generic. I've already written down that I need to take care of that kind of stuff, so. Yay. Alright, yeah, I need to probably start turning off the you can repeatedly do stuff things as well. No more repeatedly fixing llama or getting console. That's literally it. That's everything that I've implemented up until this point. So for Act 1 and 2, it's pretty much it. So this is our list. I knew it wouldn't be a short list, but I thought it would be shorter than this. I'm gonna go finish making my coffee. All right. Yeah. Like I said, did not expect this list to be quite as long as it is. But hopefully we can get through it and start doing stuff. So I'm just going to look at things that are P1s and just, like, do them. I'm going to skip this one immediately, though. I'm going to downgrade that to a P2. We actually have a sandwich icon. It's just not good. Ensure all inventory items have a look response. This obviously is a P2. I can't do... I mean, I can kind of just go through them all and, like, add look responses, I guess. Bedroom, comments on hotspots, walkable trim. Let's just take care of that. That's something we can do right now. Game gets done faster if you skip QA. That's true, yeah, you just skip it. You just skip it, and then it's done, and then you don't have to worry at all. Walkable areas, there you are. Jeez, it's already pretty trimmed. I didn't realize that you could get so close to the doorway still. That's wild. Can't be that much that needs to be trimmed off, right? Oh, excuse me. The weather here is horrible lately. Hopefully our character can, when we come to this room from downstairs, it's okay. I'll just check that while we're here. $69, $136. 136, 69. It's gonna be a little off. We need to move it to like 72, 137. Somewhere about there. Floorboards, we're not caring about that. Visual clutter, not caring about that. P2, robot, flag, curtain, look instead of responses. Something we could add, for sure. Dialogue using items. Let's just take care of the P1s. Using rope on window should only play the tying animation and not do the swipe animation as well. Okay, that's great. Good feedback. So that would be hotspot, window, use inventory. Rope thing. So this is the part that we don't want, basically. We want walk. Okay, and that should fix that. Honestly, the face direction thing's probably not even necessary. I'll do face direction, E direction up. Yeah. Alright, so that's done. P1, try to pick up patrolling robot should walk to it first. That's true. Add dialogue. Maybe make the robo have dialogue. So if we want the robo to have dialogue, we need to create a robo font or something. We need to add a robo character. I think it's funnier if the robot. I think it's funnier if the robot has dialogue. So let's create a character for the robot. And the robot's font color, maybe it should be like an electric blue. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Thank you, Catessio, for the raid. Good to see us. Demystification, welcome in. Good to see you. Brew Dancer, hello. Thank you for joining the raid as well. I'm working on a video game. Rado Trano, welcome in, Catessio. How's it going today? You good? What have you been up to? Let me get you a shout out. Everybody join me in following Catessio. Catessio's been doing some what? Spyro the Dragon? Awesome. Man, I always loved the look and idea of Spyro the Dragon. Never played it, but I always loved the look and the idea of it. I always thought I would. I always thought I would, but I haven't I haven't gotten to it yet. That's awesome. I should play it. It's a fantastic game. Yeah, it looks so cool. I really like the character design and stuff like that, and the animation looks really good. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. For those of you who are coming on in with the raid, I'll quickly introduce myself before I get back to the boring stuff. Hi, my name's Mike. I have been working on this game for a while. Longer than I had planned to, but I had some life things get in the way of actually getting work done on it for a little bit there, but back at full swing now. I also collect old video games and hardware and stuff like that, and stream on another channel, twitch.tv/FractalMindMike. If you ever want to pop over there and see some gaming and stuff like that, I do that too. But here it's all about making games, and I'm working on what's the name of this game? This game is called Day of the Redacted at the moment. I might change the name, I'm not sure. We'll see. And it is a point-and-click adventure in the style of, I guess you would say, Sam & Max Hit the Road and Day of the Tentacle is like the biggest inspirations to the game. And yeah, I've been working very hard on it. I really like working on it, and I'm excited about it. Background's cool. Thank you. Sound design's amazing too on Spyro. I'll have to check it out. Actually, sound design's something I need to work more on this game too. It's not there yet. I'll give you a quick look at what we're doing. I'll give you a quick look at what we're doing. Let me just see. That should be right, I think. This? I would really like this to be set on like a certain frame, but I don't know if I can actually do that. I'll leave it like that is as is for now. I'll show you a quick look at the game here. Oh, it's compilation area, invalid normal view. You can't do 0 for normal view. That's fine. Normal view 1. Let's see. Can I change their default scaling? I don't think I can. I'll remove them from the bedroom then. Hopefully that works. Alright. Like the PC in the back left over there. Hang on, let me see which one you were talking about. That one? That is a generic PC. It's unbranded. But it's, I think it's like a Pentium 2? It's Pentium 1 or 2, I think. I think it's Pentium 2. It's been a while since I looked on the inside of that one. It's been a while since I fired it up. Last game I played on that was X-Files, I think. So, anyway. Here's the game. So, it's all like, we're still in development right now, but this is the main character named Sierra. They are named after the game development company, Sierra. All the characters, this is actually the 3rd game in a mini-series of games. You should check out, if you're interested in these kind of games, you should check out Day of the Hamster and the other game that I made too, Day of the Sandwich. Day of the Hamster is certainly like the more fun one, in my opinion. But yeah, so I've been working on this game for quite a while at the moment. And I'm just going through and trying to do some cleanup, trying to get Act 1 and 2 clean, so they're ready to go. It's a mini-series of adventures. We introduce one new character for each of the, like the main character is a new character for each game. In the 4th game, I'm going to bring all those characters together and do a bigger, like more commercial level release, where it's like a longer game, has a lot more going on. You have all 3 characters that you can interact with and play with. So there'll be a lot more going on in that game. In this one, I just want to show you some of the stuff that we've got, I guess, just have a look around. But you can kind of get the visual style here is inspired by those other games that I mentioned. So as we explore the room here, we can get a few items and combine them and use them. Wait. Has that been a bug this whole time? I never noticed because I just happened to be standing in the right spot. That's crazy. Oh, that's going on the list. Tying rope to bed. Must walk to the bed first. Oh wait, no, that's the bug I just fixed. That's the bug I just fixed. But I fixed it wrong, obviously. Let me just take a look. Oh, you can't edit while it's running? It's fine, I'll fix it later. I'll remember. Hey Jay, good to see you! I am going good, thank you. How many acts are you planning? There's 3 acts in this game. So Act 1 and 2, I just want to get them finished. Because once they're finished, then I can move on to Act 3 and like focus on like finishing the game and stuff like that. So basically, when you sneak outside, and now you can see why we couldn't go through the front door of the bedroom. It was our little brother tied a rope to it, so that's why we couldn't open it. So we can take that rope and use it for later. Yeah, so we're not allowed to go out until our chores are complete. So if we try and leave right now, we're not allowed to leave, basically. We have to convince our aunt that we are allowed to leave. It doesn't work. So we have to find a way to trick her. Hey, Rational, good to see you. Good luck making amazing games. Thank you. Just realized that could sound sarcastic. It wasn't. No, I appreciate it. So we got to walk to the robot. Stop human, I must patrol. So yeah, that's supposed to happen at this point, not at the other point. So I guess I got to figure that out. The words should only come up like basically as it's flailing. And the guy obviously needs to walk over to it to like look like he's trying to pick it up. So that's what I was working on when you came in. So the robot gets stuck in the honey. And then you can use the screwdriver on the robot. And now you have the batteries. So, very good robot dying animation there. So whilst Aunt Jenny's distracted fixing the TV, we go and change the names on the chart. And now when we come and talk to her, she'll let us outside. Because we can say we've done our chores, and she looks at the chart and goes, oh yeah, you have. And then you can leave. So our goal is to get to the junkyard. Over here. So as we walk over there, our little brother's like, hold on a second. Do you really think I'm going to let you sneak away? I'll tell Aunt Jenny, unless you could help me out with something. And so then we have to find out what they want. They want their game console back. It's still stuck in a tree where somebody threw it. Why can't you get it? First, it's too high. Second, Calamity is being really aggressive. And C, you're a jerk and I'll dob on you. And then there's some placeholder text. Why is Calamity so upset? There's a thorn stuck in her foot. She won't let us remove it. I did have an idea, but I can't something. What's the idea? Maybe I can help. Well, the reason we can't pull the thorn is Calamity won't let us get close. So, if we use something to reach over a longer distance, oh, yeah. We could use the Dino Grabber TM. But where is the Dino Grabber TM? Glad you asked. The Dino Grabber TM is right up there, in the treehouse. Oh, great. We broke the ladder. Yeah, so we can't get in there. So I'm just working on fixing the game up at the moment. Right. Need to add animation and stuff for that, obviously. And as we try and walk past Calamity, the door will break off. Normally when you try and walk past, Calamity will just spit on you. So we got a hammer and nails and some wood. We can use those to fix the ladder. Do we have all the items necessary? We do. We got a broken hockey stick, the skateboard, and the wood, and the hammer and nails. So we go fix the tree. Now we're done. Cool skateboard. Should be able to get up into the treehouse now. Notice how I didn't do any animations for climbing the ladder. And now we have the Dino Grabber TM, so we can fix Calamity's foot. And now Calamity won't spit on us. There's the Game Boy, but we can't reach it. We could try and get the yarn from the cat, but the cat won't let us. The cat wants to play with the yarn instead. Try and turn on the sprinkler to wet the cat, but it's wetting us. So we have to fix the tap now. Oops. We couldn't reach the duct tape before, but now we can because we have the dino grabber to reach. Make the TV flicker a bit and cast light source on the mum. Probably not. It's like extra work that I don't think is necessary. So now we can get the wet yarn. I should send what I've done so far to Master Gregor and see if Master Gregor thinks it's shorter or longer than the other games. Alright, so now we got our dry yarn. We can use it to lure the cat. What happens if I use the tap again? That's good to know. I'll write that down. All right. Then we do this. And the cat knocks down the console when it's trying to attack the yarn. And now we've got the game console. And that was what our brother needed. So now we should be able to get to the junkyard. And that is Act 1. I mean, Act 2 and Act 1. Act 1 was getting out of the house. Act 2 is getting out of the backyard. That's where we're up to. You basically saw like a lot of what the game has to offer already. I'm gonna keep working on it, which I have been doing. So the window situation, let's go sort that out. There you go. Does this have an E block as well? I guess it does. There you go. That'll fix that little issue that we saw with tying the rope to the window sill thing. Back to our list of tasks. Let's go. Floorboards is not happening. P2. Interact responses. Blah, blah. Oh, you're up to here. Okay. Try to pick up a patrolling robot. Should walk to it first. Yes, that's what we were just observing. So we should have the player walk to player.walk. And we want to no block this one. X, Y, no block. I think we want no block for that one. Whoops. I think we want no block for that one. The X and Y need to get that coordinate, which I can just grab from, I guess, the room. Like about here someplace. Ooh, honey on robot. Where do we walk to for that? Take the same coordinates. Feels like morning again. How goes it, FMM? It goes good, Pixels. It goes good. I am having a time. I'm having a time. I started today very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to take on the world. And then, Review Act 1 and 2. We've done that. Review Act 1 and 2, what needs polish, fixing, improving, and what things that we missed. This is my list that I came up with after my review. That's a long list. So I don't think I'm getting as far along today as I had thought I might. It's going to be mostly going back and fixing stuff. But I'm just going through and trying to tackle P1s first, so it's going good. How are you going, Pixels at Dawn? I did manage to make a list. Nice big list. There you go. It's not done properly. I can't honestly check those off. Should walk to it first. Done. Add dialogue. Maybe have the robot. Maybe the robot has dialogue. Technically, it does. It's just I don't know how to do it. Like, there's not a way that, like, on frame and I can have the robot say it. I don't think so. Maybe I just won't do that. It's easier and it's not necessary, so I'm just gonna say deleting that for now. Add dialogue. I guess this is in the name of the player, so like maybe once the animation is played out, it'll say like I can't get it. All right, we've done that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Looking at Robo should say, I must have bumped it when I climbed out the window or something to answer why is this active from player priority 1. All right, so while it's in patrol mode, it needs to have, so it needs to handle looking, but then it needs to handle like patrol mode and other modes as well. So let's see if we go here, go to objects, select the robot. Go to this, go to look object. Depend on state. Hey, Leather Soup, good to see you. Welcome back. If, so how am I managing the state of the robot, honestly? Like, it's just a bunch of booleans, I think. So this is my state for the robot. I probably should have made it like just a state integer, but whatever. Or an enum, if I was being even cleverer. I'm just going to comment these out, so I just have them for reference. So if not is robot patrolling and not is robot sleeping, oh my god, and not is robot stuck in a puddle of honey, What's a good conspiracy magazine name? Like, can someone make up a conspiracy magazine name for me real quick? Patriotic Questioner. What about Eyes on Them? I like Them magazine, Taters. That's a good one. The Hidden Enemies magazine? Oh, that's really clever. Sorry, I got that one from Tex Murphy. 50 Shades of Grey? What? Patriotic Questioner is a good one too. I was trying to think of like I'm watching the Watchers kind of deal, you know, like TLA Monitor, the FBI, CIA, all the three-letter acronyms, we monitor them. Grey is an alien. Ah, yes. That's just how you spell grey in Australia, like the color. Custodies magazine from the Latin saying. The Latin saying? Pyramid Picayune. What about Illuminated magazine? It's like the Illuminati, but it's like illuminated. Inquirer in the name? Oh, you two are in a Commonwealth country. Good. Okay. Reflective Headgear magazine? As in like a tinfoil hat, huh? I like it. Loyal Opposition magazine. They sound too official. It needs to sound like a Crazy Man's thing. Like you're being too highbrow. You gotta think like a crazy conspiracy man. Puddle of Honey. That's right. I like Them magazine. That's pretty good. But Them, I don't know if that like, yeah, I don't know. It's good. It has the it has a certain flavor to it that I like, but I don't know if it conveys the conspiracy side of it too much. Like, what is it, like Weekly World News or something? Is that what it is in conspiracy themed newspaper magazine? I don't know what I'm looking at here. Esoteric Observer is a cool name. That's too cool though. That needs to be reserved for something better. Put the acronym with it's even better. Yeah. Then it's too long though. It needs to be like punchy. Like the worst thing you can do to like have a joke is make it too long. Facts, struggle, info wars. Okay, that's pretty good. I want to, yeah. Oh man, that one's tough. So Devon's, you got some good suggestions for sure, as well. A lot of good suggestions. I'm just trying to, the Argus, being mythological creature with 1,000 eyes. I love it. That's really good. How many people would get it though? Go to the gang stalking subreddit and get some material from real people in the throes of psychosis. I don't know if I want to go that deep in the research. Paranoid Skeptic's Guide to Illumination. Oh, that's pretty good too. Proper paranoia. So like, yeah, it's not paranoia if it's true, right? Credulous questioner. This is tougher than I thought it would be. Occult Observer. Masquerade magazine. I like that. It sounds like a fashion mag. It's very good though. Black Site Monthly is cool. Oh, maybe I think we could do the Black Site Monthly magazine. I think that could work. I really do like that one. Black Site Monthly is like, it's just dumb enough. I think that could work. Why does the occult have robots? Occult just means secret. It doesn't necessarily mean like gnosis or whatever, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean like a secret religious thing. It could just be a secret, like hidden. Forget Area 51, the truth about Area 55 now. Yeah. Plus, I think a lot of the conspiracy theories, like about, like a lot of popular conspiracy theories end up getting tied back to like the occult as well. Like that's the struggle that I had with this when I was doing research for this. Like I'm a casual enjoyer of like reading stuff about conspiracy theories. I'm not really a subscriber to the theories, but I kind of enjoy them. But I didn't realize, like, having actually dove in to do research, I'm like, every theory basically points back to Nazis. I thought it would point back to aliens most of the time, but like, because that's the ones that, like, aliens and like mystical stuff, those are the ones I like. But everything always ends up getting tied back to Nazis, which is really frustrating, because you want to make something fun and silly, and it's like you can't really, like, it's not fun silly territory at a certain point, right? So I can't really rely on like real world. I have to make up my own. But hopefully I can borrow some inspiration. I think I'm gonna go with Black Site Monthly. It just hits perfectly. And yeah, we could do the, like, I feel like I could do like a magazine cover, and we could put that, we can like make that thing you can find and look at, maybe something like that. Maybe if you look under the bed a second time after you get the sandwich, you could get the Black Site Monthly, and you could like look at some headlines on it. That could be funny. It's more art though, so I'm not going to commit to that. Just having some ideas. So yeah, it's my security patrol robot I ordered from an ad in my Black Site Monthly subscription. I think that kind of works. That sentence isn't perfect, but it'll work. One thing we should think about is think about Zach McCracken. Conspiracies as reference material to build on, because Zach McCracken's full of like those conspiracy theories and stuff. Like Zach McCracken is one of the, I think he writes headlines or articles for one of those conspiracy papers. So that's what we get if it's not patrolling. I forget if we could have ternary operations here. Dang it. Let's try that. I probably screwed it up, so it probably won't do anything. Hello? Sorry, I got a phone call I have to deal with. They're going to call back. So, we'll keep working on it. Which hotel was it this time? Yeah. It's my security patrol robot I ordered from an ad in my Black Site monthly subscription. One sec, he's called back. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's all good. 1-800 Game Dev. Hi, Astria, welcome in. I need to photograph a location, time, body cleanup is extra. Dinner reservations, party of 12, right. What's the time? 12:17. Geez, time is really getting away from me today. All right. I was testing robot state stuff, so let's just get this to the next state. Also, I guess we can test those fixes that we made as well around interactions while we're there. So that's good. And if we sandwich that. Is your nose running? Well, you better go catch it. Is Mr. Wall there? No? Is Mrs. Wall there? No? Are there any walls there? No. Well then, what's holding your roof up? Oh boy. Yes!
Whale. What have we here?
Oh my gosh! City Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. Alright, so robots patrolling, look at it. I must have bumped it when I climbed out of the window. Yeah, so there you go, you get your explanation now. I can't believe this is actually working. Oh, I forgot to do the interact without putting honey on it first. Now you're not going anywhere, you sticky little fiend. It's only sleeping. Okay, yeah, that's great. So, like, I got all the state stuff correct. I just forgot to test one thing. We'll just redo that test real quick. Got one from my friend. A friend of mine used to answer the phone, Monty's Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. If he didn't recognize the number, he would answer it that way. You stab him, we slap him? Gee, there's a few of these. I hadn't heard. Robot's a real victim in this game. He looks so sad when he powers down. Yeah, I was really going for the heartstrings on that animation too. I want to add like some really fun sound effects to really drive that point home that you've really, like, what you've done to this robot is probably unforgivable. And you should feel bad about it. Looks like a robot stuck in an endless loop. What do you mean? Oh, right. I get it. Sorry. You're saying that's what I should have him say. Sad digitized. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Like, but I have a family. Or something like that. Oh no. It's so too sad. I can't get the robot when he's flailing like that. Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay. It gets a point across. It's not done as well as it should have been done. I just wanted a family. Oh man, that's even better. I thought we were friends. But I loved you. Yes. Something like that. We got to put something like that in there when he goes to sleep. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. I'll be back. Oh, that, yeah. See, I could probably record a bunch of lines and then randomly play them, and, like, you know, one in 100 is like, I'll be back. That would be pretty funny. I can't unscrew the battery compartment while he's moving like this. Oh, wait. Now you're not going anywhere, you sticky little fiend. What if you try and grab him right now? Did I fix that? I didn't fix that bug. So when you try and grab him, he goes back to this mode. So I need to fix that too. You can still unscrew him though. If you click on him. I missed again. It's so sad. It's so sad. I thought I understood the human concept of love. It's a long line, but it's pretty good. It's a long line, but it's pretty good. It's fine. I've come to expect this is actually really good. The defeatist attitude is actually even funnier. Father, why? Oh no. There's some good options, definitely. We can find some good comedy here. I like how I've copied and pasted like this everywhere. It's like really important that I think about it's really important to think about Zach McCracken. Where'd those booleans go? There. Like tears in the rain? Oh my gosh. Hardcore. Like tears in the rain. I like the Daisy Daisy one too. I thought about that as well. I'll just stay here then, guarding this honey. That's good too. It's weird because I just watched a video about that line. It's a good line. It's a good line. How does this work? Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. I won't touch this one. This one works. I'm not gonna mess with it. But get battery from robot. How do you do TTS in, like... Is there a way to get robotic sounding voice? Authenticating? What's it authenticating?
Like tears in the rain.
Where's Dr. Spatzer? Oh, there's too many options here. These are all too good. I need, like, real bad.
Like tears in rain.
Ooh.
Hello, my name is Sam.
This is good.
Hello, my name is Sam. Hello, my name is Sam. Hello, my name is Sam. Like tears in the rain.
Oh, Dr. Spatzer? I mean... Maybe. Let's just see if we can find it real quick here.
Dr. Spatzel, my creative labs.
Please enter your name. F L I K E flag. Hello, like, my name is Dr. Spatzel. I am here to help you. Say whatever is in your mind freely. Our conversation will be kept in strict confidence. Memory contents will be wiped off after you leave. So, tell me about your problems. Okay, usually how would you deal with such feelings?
How do I get say? How do I like say?
Like tears in the rain. Like tears in the rain.
Hmm. There was no the in the quote. Like tears in rain. Oh, okay.
Like tears in rain.
It's a little bit too, like, I think we need a slightly more advanced one. Maybe we could try this.
Like tears in the rain.
I don't know what mouth means, but, like, what if I have more mouth?
Like tears in the rain. Like tears in the rain.
Alright, what's the, Little robot. Can I just get a little robot?
Like tears in the rain.
I need the pitch down, though.
Like tears in the rain.
You can't even understand it's tears. It's like, it's just a little bit... Wrote the speech himself, and the first time he performed it, the entire studio was dead silent and stunned. And they went with that cut for the movie. That's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I love that movie, though. It's a very good movie. No disassemble? Oh my gosh.
Like tears in the rain. Like tears in the rain.
Sounds like saying ideas in brain. Number 5 is alive. Number 5 alive. I don't know. I'm gonna stop messing with this. Is a waste of time. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. We don't have to solve this right now. How did this one sound again?
Like tears in the rain.
Yeah. Okay. That one was actually pretty okay. We could have used that. Still, we'll come back to it. We have no immediate need to do this. Rabbit hole of sad ideas is going to end up with a robot yelling for A-Tracks. Oh God. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's go. let's freaking work on our game. Oh man. All right. Add some dialogue to robot when getting stuck in honey. Oh, okay. Yeah. We can do that real quick. Put honey on robot. What's robot loop 2 mean? All right, I had to. Oh gosh, there's a whole bunch of crap in here now. Damn it. Whatever. This is 2 from 5. Do that. Robot stuck in honey. Let's just say Oh No. C robot dot say why my father. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's too much. Like, why have you done this? There we go. That'll do. We can workshop the dialogue later. We don't have to get it all perfect, just as long as you got something in place. When in Honey, the robot should not enter the flail animation. Right, make player say, I don't want to get my hands sticky when trying to pick up Robo. Yeah. So when you try and pick up the Robo, but you don't want to actually pick up the Robo. So, get robot. If the state is 1, I can't get it when it's playing like that. Else, if... Oh, my music. I turned it off to play with the audio stuff. There we go. Hello? No music? There we go. Alright, if state 2? No. 3. There you go. I got the symbol right eventually. Actually, I could just say if it's greater than 1. There's also a robot voice generator. Okay. Well, I'll look into it later. I don't need to solve it right now. It is fun and silly, but I kind of want to just progress on the list here. Voice acting will come. That's a to-do item on P2. We don't have to worry about that. Sleeping robot should look grab dialogue from player. I think we just added that, so we should be good now. Escape animation needs to be updated with the latest one. Right. Wrong scene. Cat scratching at the door again. What do you mean by exclamation 2, Emmy Cat? I don't know if you're still there, but that was a weird one. Maybe you fell asleep on the keyboard. Maybe your cat jumped on the keyboard. Oh, Rig Meme. I don't have that one. How new is that one? It's probably old and I just missed it. Rig always streams when I'm online. Or when I'm out of the, office and not actually active. He needs to stream at different times so I can actually watch. What? I feel like I made a mistake somehow, somewhere along the way here. I want you to go here.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Would have been. Would have been really cool. Oops. That'll do. Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that happening. Yeah, I have seen it. I guess I just didn't really realize the sound command was exclamation 2. I suppose that feels okay to me. A little bit more dynamic feeling, which is good. Let's go take a look at the actual animation object. So it looks like it's just been trimmed perfectly, which is good to know. Okay, sprite. Well, first of all, let's just save. Trim. Export as. Climbing sequence. I'll call it climbing sequence 2, just in case like I have to look at climbing sequence for some reason. Okay. And I'll go in here and I'll rename. Where'd climbing sequence 2 go? Oh, there it is. Wait, it's only exported the active frame? Should be all frames. Okay, good. So if I rename this one as old. We should now have the new climbing sequence, in theory.
That doesn't work.
Whenever I get that, I always think it's hilarious. I'll have to make sure I don't include that in the final release. That'll be an embarrassing copyright infringement. Well, that was cool, except for that there's 2 ropes. I gotta make sure that the other rope is hidden first. After fade in, okay. I think it's O-Rope, but I just double checked that it's O-Rope. It is, okay. Record yourself saying it and hide it as an Easter egg. Yeah, I could totally do that. Totally could do that Easter egg. That doesn't work. I just have to get the cadence perfect, though. And inflection. That's better. Did it. That was technically under the bedroom one. It should have been under the backyard one. That was perfect. Fixed that problem. All right, lounge, P1s. Where are our P1s? Here's our first one. Skateboard looks ass. Oh, it's true. It's true. Wait, where is the skateboard? Wait, did I not save the skateboard? Or did I put it in some other version of the background. Hmm. Res1 Coda, hello, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing good today. Jay Tuesday, g'day, good to see you. Happy Thursday. I mean, we're well into Friday over here in Australia, but yep, happy Thursday to you too. I don't know what the top of the deck should have. Like, in the 80s skateboards, you only really had grip tape on, like, the back and on the front, and the middle would be, like, whatever. Like a design or something. Probably say Santa Cruz or something like that on there, maybe. Hmm. Good skateboard brand pun. I don't know if we'd be able to do it at this resolution. Any kind of punning. Kind of, we're very limited in what we can get away with here. So that part there, we want to change color maybe. Then we need those red wheels. That is a cool looking scale. That is a cool looking skateboard. No, I shouldn't have done that. That doesn't add value. No value added that way. Let's just do that. Totally rad, dude. Yeah, exactly. I'd skate on it. Very good. Red Brown, hi. Good to see you. Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. Howdy, you legend. Got my December shirt today. Nice. Awesome. How's it look? How's it feel? Hopefully you're enjoying it. A man of focus. That's right. That's right. I'm going to get some lunch soon. I'm going to stop streaming in a minute and go get some lunch, I think. But this has come along very well. I'm pretty excited about it. Name swapping animation. Don't know if I'm going to do that right now. Maybe I'll move forward to the next P1. What's that? When using a remote on TV, the remote should stop being in hand. Right. I can fix. That's a quick fix. I can do that one. So, same hotspot. Use inventory. Is TV remote charged? Otherwise, don't. Okay, so player dot active inventory equals null. I think that's how it's done. It's gorgeous. Love the palette colors. Palette options. Went for the cyan magenta. The cyan magenta looks great. Lunch at 3 a.m. Emmy Cat. Should probably go to bed instead. Yeah, you might want to get some rest. Oh man. Best color, you reckon, Emmy? I like it. I think it looks really good. I like the other CGA one as well. I actually like all three. Part of me still prefers like the original color set, but I went with the CGA color sets because I think they like having the options is fun and people get to like pick and choose them. You got all three as stickers? Oh man, I can't wait to see how people use stuff like that. That's really cool. Oh, you got two of the CGA one? Oh, nice. I bought like almost one of everything. I was like, they're very cool. The merch set is really cool. So I'm excited to get mine. I think mine's going to be here a bit late though. I don't think it's not here now and I doubt it will arrive before Sunday. So really fun. Love the choice last year too. Nice. Yeah, I never set out to be like, I'm going to do 3 designs, but usually once I show it to 1 or 2 people, like I get some feedback like, oh, what if you did like CGA palette? And I'm like, what if I did? What if I did an EGA version? Like, yeah, okay, I'm a fan. I go for it, and we'll see if we make it work. And inevitably, we can make it work. So, I think EmmyCat this year sent me an edit. Actually, I sent it to Emmy, and EmmyCat sent me a good CGA edit, and I was like, yeah, I was thinking about it. The thought had crossed my mind, but I just hadn't. I wanted to see what people would think of it before I started experimenting too much, but yeah, I'm glad it came through. It took a lot of effort. This year's one took a lot of effort actually to get the graphic the way I wanted it. Like I almost gave up on that design idea. The original design idea was a bit more complex, and I did give up on that part of it because it was like I wanted it to be the robot to be obviously made out of like Gravis gamepads and keyboards and other bits and pieces too. But I ended up just like simplifying it down to just basically an IBM PC and monitor, and then the rest is just generic. Like it's just like too noisy, too much information going on the visuals when you do it. When I was doing it with all of the stuff. So anyway, I'm glad with what I landed on. It came out good. It was just like, yeah, it was a bit harder to get that design together this year, but I think it paid off. Like people were absolutely loving it. It's IBM boy, exactly. Okay. Where are we? Right on TV should stop being in hand. I think we just did that. Optional whoopee cushion puzzle. That's a great idea. It's just like in the middle of everything. I think we had that with Backyard 2. So maybe I should just move that. There you go. So when going outside, have AJ tell us we can't leave without chores done, not Sierra. Yeah. We did that. Make AJ speaking, use say background instead of say when changing channel, so play can move. Yeah, I think this one's a bit complex, so that's why it's P2. Ensure using Dino Grabber and M for getting the tape, etc. Right, so... Actually, I'm not sure if I included it. Let's go check the view out. Views? Views? Here we are. Views. Sierra. Sierra view. I don't see the grabber. So I didn't add it yet. I guess I'll have to add it. I don't want to do it right now. I'm just going to lower the priority of this to a 2 and move on. Backyard, look at, use llama dial. These are probably 2s. Shed door, try, opening, get suck. Yeah, this is an important one. Maybe I should stop though. It's like 1:30. I haven't had lunch. Maybe I should. Yeah. Oh, big progress today though. Look at all the things we've done, and like we did all this testing. We got a list of things to fix. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff, and I'm glad that this is pushing minigame 1 off to some other day. So I'm gonna just say day. I'm just gonna put brackets here. Day 50 plus. Continue fixing / working on list of tasks. Here. All right, so I can just save that and like we can continue that. So basically once we get through here and we get all these P1s out of the way, we'll just go back through and look at all the P2s, take care of those, and we'll just keep going, keep knocking it off. And anything we don't feel like doing, we just say, well, that's going to become a P3. If there's stuff we know we have to do, we might leave a P2 undone for now, as long as like we can go through this and we get the full game experience for Act 1 and Act 2. Then I can actually probably start working on dialogue. Once we know that all of those things are in place, we can actually work on real dialogue. I can then finally reach out to someone like Ash and say, can you please do voice acting for this character? And see if she can like come up with a character's voice that sounds good for the character. And then, you know, we can start nailing some dialogue and some lines down properly, get them recorded, get them in game, and elevate the experience even further. Which is like ultimate goal, is have the most epic experience possible. All right. Also, did I save this stuff? I don't know what I changed here. Oh, this is trimmed. But that's saved, so that's good. I don't know what we changed here. I changed visibility of a layer. Is that all I did? Oh, I added a new layer? Not sure why I added a new layer. Okay. I should, before I call it quits. Let's see here. Sierra's house, backyard 2. Replace this one. Reload from sprites. That should give us the horns, which we now have. Good stuff. You have a good one too, Emmy Cat. Rest well. Thanks for being here. Oops. That climbing animation update is going to be such a good visual now. Like now they've replaced the placeholder animation with like essentially the final one. It's a big upgrade. Honestly, it didn't even take that long to do. I just like did a little bit more animation and that's it. So now this looks great. Like seeing the rope like wobble around as you're climbing, it's great. Not much effort, and it's adds a lot of value. Skateboard looks good. Looks all right in the inventory too. That's good. I can't get the robot when it's flailing like that. Okay. Why have you done this? Why have you done this? I really don't want to get honey all over my hands. Okay. Like tears in the rain. Like tears in rain. Okay, we got it. He's just sleeping. Oh, look at the TV. Aunt Jenny's always watching the X Folders. I like that show too. Okay. Now we're allowed to leave. I haven't gotten to that stuff yet, so those are things like interacting with things that should be more interesting. Yeah, all of those interactions need to be done. We need dialogue. So I try and leave, we get stopped. So that stays for quite a while, huh? Yeah, they actually stay for a long time. I wonder if there's a way I can, like, deal with that. It's not exactly doing what I wanted, the simultaneous text being visible situation. I don't know why I'm testing this. I don't think I've changed anything else, so this is just repeat. I guess it's nice to just go through and understand where we're at. I don't think I've actually fixed this bug yet either, where you can actually do this without having all of the items. Got the skull update. It's good. Also, I guess you should probably lose the hammer and nails. Oh, you do. We do lose the hammer and nails. That's good. So doing this a second time, we should get the whoopee cushion if we add that feature, which is a fun feature, so why not? Such a silly idea. And that's why we love it. I reckon double clicking to immediately transfer to the other room is a good idea as well. So we need to import that animation for this one, which I thought we had already imported, but obviously I hadn't actually gotten around to that. So I've animated it. I might not have even exported the animation is maybe the problem. Maybe that's why I haven't brought it in yet. That's another one we've put on for the fix list. All right, this is enough. This is as funny as this is. I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to stop streaming. I will be back in sometime. I don't know if I'm going to do more game dev streaming today or if I'm going to jump into regular gaming stream on the other channel. We will see. Thank you, Rev Brown. Thanks for hanging out. Really a pleasure. Thank you, Astral, as well. You're a legend. Adrian, wow. Thank you very much for being here. I would have thought you'd gone to sleep. Or maybe it's you've started your day. I don't know. I don't know what time it is for you guys. Happy festival time of year, holidays, for those of you who are doing holiday things today. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks very much for being here. Catch you soon. We already went through everything, so I don't have to repeat myself. That's the end of the stream. Bye. See you, Slayer King. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Jay.